And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Athletics. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Joey Estes. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
This one in the air. Wilson makes the catch. One up, one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Aaron Judge.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
One down, base is empty. Judge comes up empty there.
1-1.
In there. And so now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
One out, base is empty. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Just missing there. And now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Smash down the left field line. And foul ball. Stanton with some impressive production lately. And the 0-1. And strike 2.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And now 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Butler makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter now, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jacob Wilson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog and his hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed.
To second, but way too late, safe there. The 1-0. Ground ball left side, handled by Machado, slinging it to first in time. Now the catcher up to hit, Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the third out. A's strand 1. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That misses. Ball 1. just missed. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Machado. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Liner, base hit. Jazz around second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that is out of play. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
No ball.
Chisholm at third. Machado over at first with 1 away. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and deals. And ball 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base hit into the outfield. The run comes across and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
First and second, 1 out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Lede makes the grab, 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here comes Cody Bellinger. First time up was a pop out. Ground ball right side. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Warren back to work. Inside. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Out in front and foul to the left side. That one ripped. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at second, nobody out.
No, that's a ball.
What's good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Jazz tosses to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Seth Brown. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Next offering is in for a strike. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One down. Giorgella steps in. In there at the knees.
Ball 1.
On the ground, right side. Rice over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And Judge spoils that one. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Slice the other way and foul. Judge waits. On the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. His 19th home run of the year. It's 3-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Trent Grisham. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ripped on the ground to second. 1 away. Out. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And it's fouled away. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 down, bases empty. Manny Machado stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 outs, bases empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up the middle. The throw to first.
He's out.
One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now here is Lawrence Butler. Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls. One strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And that just misses. That one misses. Now 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him.
No.
His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Wilson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Bouncer to second. Chisholm. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. A's go quickly and quietly there, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. And first offering is fouled off. And that clips the inside corner.
One, two.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he handles it himself for the out. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer of this series. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And that misses. 1-0.
Yep.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Michel Otonez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ferguson getting loose as well. On the ground to first. Makes the sliding stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Bellinger in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Foul ball. Yankees up by 3.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. In there safely. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Joey Estes won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Marcus Stroman.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So a runner at third. For 2 outs. It's Aaron Judge now. In the air, right side. Butler nabs it, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And 1 out now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Langoliers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No balls. 1
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a foul ball. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground to third. Urshela to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So digging in, Trent Grisham, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Stroman, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering down in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. Center field. Bleday on the move. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that one misses up and in. And the count even 1-1. Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Now Machado up here. This one in the air. Langoliers in position. Brings it in, and that is that. The Yanks leave one, but they lead it 4-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. This is J.J. Bleday. Warren back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting the left fielder.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. RBI single his last time up. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The A's trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip the cap on that one. Great execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gio Urshela. He hit into a double play his first time up. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ben Rice. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good strong throw to still get the out.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. They got it for out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Right down the chute, 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one's in there. It's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. That one is gone. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That just misses, and that's ball 2. That's hard hit on the line. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Around third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
No,
Just
that's a ball.
missed.
Too
Hitter's
low.
got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And it's now 5-4. And now Zach Gelof. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So they turn things over to the righty, Fernando Cruz.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
A's leading by a run. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Bounce to third. Machado throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the sixth. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. This one popped up. Cabrera makes the grab, and there's two gone. So two down now, and here is Seth Brown. Ground ball up the middle. Cabrera tosses to first. Out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Seventh inning coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Yankees 4. Top of inning number 7. Here's Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Action in the pen down there. Jonathan Loaisiga appears to be getting loose. Leclerc also throwing. And that one fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And Judge spoils that one. Well struck left field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game. Stroman checks the runner. And Judge back in safely. With a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With the tying run at second, here the top half of inning number 7. Swing at a ground ball. Urshela to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Making it look.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Urshela.
Misses outside, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
That's a strike. Pitch
Ball
misses,
outside.
and a count 2-1.
Ball inside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next, the first baseman,
That's a magic number. Yes, it is. It's the magic number. Somewhere in the console community. There's one reason for this. That's the magic number. Difficult preaching is possible pleasure.
Just
that's
missed. This one popped up. Machado under it. And there's two down. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead at 5-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ripped to short. Slings it across.
He's out.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 3. And Manny gets a piece. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. Machado is out. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that is foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
That's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yanks. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Jacob Wilson.
Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Everybody favors we can divvy up.
New arm out of the bullpen, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mark Leiter Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
2-2.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the A's are gone in order as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
From the mud, I'm talking about the floor from a city where it's wicked, most people scared to come.
So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, 1-run game, digging in, Austin Wells. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that goes foul. So the tying run at second. On the ground, right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brown sizing this one up. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
We might have a dramatic inning in store, partner. One big swing and they jump out in front.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Now a move being made at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Duke Ellis. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI. RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mason Miller is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on now, Jose Leclerc.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Time called now.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
There's a strike. Leclerc, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground, a short could be two. Here's Geloff for one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 5, 6, and 7 will leave things off in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 6 and the A's 5. Anthony Volpe, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. And here is Zach Geloff. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Cade Smith.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's off the inside corner. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. One down, base is empty. In there, got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And now Seth Brown right through there for a strike. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one ripped but foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Smith is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I ran out of to be nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If be holy, I'ma send his soul off. Some testing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off.